Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited today because I am going to try out Kentmere Pan 400. My experience with Kentmere is really restricted to their printing papers, and also 25 years back was the last time that I did use any Kentmere products. Now, since then, in 2007, Harman Technologies, who owns Ilford, bought the Kentmere brand, or the Kentmere company, and they proceeded to start manufacturing Kentmere brand films in 2009. And what I see online is very promising, and what really got me was the price. When I saw it, I thought, no, geez, I really need to get myself some of these. So I'm going to take this out into the field with me. I generally have one of my film cameras. In this case, it's an AE-1. I think I'll carry this around with me for the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to load this film up and shoot wherever I can, and come back, process, and I'll give you my feedback when I come back. And what a fantastically inauspicious start to this roll of film. I'm not 100% sure how that happened, but the next two frames also had a little bit of light leakage like that. And here you can see the images with the light leaks. And in this shot, which I actually like, but something that is apparent here is that it was underexposed. I'm not sure why. I took the reading with the camera's meter, and it's normally very accurate. But then secondly, my agitation was a bit aggressive with the processing of this film. I recall, I don't know why, thinking that I might get some more shadow detail, but I ended up just agitating a little bit too aggressively, which will give you, sometimes it can give you strange marks and shading, but in this case also a little bit more grain than what is necessary. I had to work this neck quite hard to get a nice contrast image. But despite the challenges that this frame has, I actually really do like the atmosphere of this shot. I think I definitely veered towards underexposure on this film. So my thinking is that rating it at 200 would probably be best practice from now on. For the next couple of shots, I didn't take any video of me taking the pictures, but it's up on Signal Hill in Cape Town. What I definitely can see from this film is that it prefers contrast-rich scenes. Despite my aggressive agitation, it still seems to hold on to the highlights quite well, and also there is shadow detail. So this is a film that you can use when you've got high contrast situations. Also bearing in mind that technically, I suppose it's underexposing when shooting at box speed by the looks of it. So, but yeah, if you've got a flat scene, this is maybe not the film for you. I'm, again, early for a shoot, so got out my AE-1, and it still has the Kentmere 400 in it. I think I've got 5 or 6 shots left, and I am in Paternoster. If this next section seems familiar to you, it is because when I did the Tokina 28mm lens review, it was on the same day in Paternoster that I shot that, but I also had my AE-1 there with this Kentmere in there, so I did another couple of shots. So if it seems a bit familiar, it's because it's from the same day of shooting. Also, there's a bit of fog that still needs to burn away, so I've got some time to kill, and I'm going to see what I can do with these last frames of Kentmere 400. This looks like something I can make a frame of, having a little bit of ocean, some of that in the foreground. Let's see what we can get. I would probably put this down as a medium grain film, but it's the grain for a 400 is fine enough for me. I think it's got good texture as well. Currently I'm shooting f/22 30th of a second. And if you look at what I'm seeing here, it would really help if I could really just get that water to be a little bit more
blurred or soft and smooth. So if I could get down like to a second, that would really help. So this here is the Lee Filter's little stopper ND filter. It's a 6-stop. As you can see, it is for the Lee system. It's a 10 by 10 filter. It's not circular, so I'm gonna have to hand hold it in front of the camera's lens. I hope I don't shake things. So 6 stops, that would get me around 1, 2, in fact gets me to 2 seconds. So let's see if I can pull this off. 2 seconds, f22. Let's check focus. Let's check if I don't have any condensation on the lens yet. That would be a bummer. Okay, let's see. Nice and flat. See if I can get a slightly different look. So I'm focusing in a little bit more, closing it up, showing no sky. The sky's gray anyway, so the whole shot's basically surrounded by rock, but I have water and movement, so hopefully I'll get that smooth motion blur of the ocean. Let's see. Wait for a little bit of a wave to come through. So this is the scene that we're looking at. I was shooting that little rock in the last shot, and there, and I had a slightly wider frame here as well. But as you can see, it's quite grey. So the browns of the rocks will probably give us a kind of a zone 6, I would imagine, zone 5, zone 6. So we might like a little bit of darker zones, like maybe a zone 2, the kelp on the, or the, what do you call it, seaweed on the rocks. That might be nice and dark, but this might end up being a very high key scene. Well, we're on the last frame, so I might as well just see what else I can get with this setup. So this is the Canon FD35-105 f3.5 lens. And you can check out the video that I've done about this lens, and it's really fun. So I was shooting now at about 70mm. See, do something a little bit wider, around 50mm. Nice focus. F22, lots of depth of field. Let's see, let's wait for some water to pop through. So yes, in conclusion, I can recommend this film. Slightly low contrast, maybe down-rated 1 stop, and you're good to go.
Thanks so much for checking out this video. I will see you in the next one.